Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
Everybody, it is Friday. Thank you so much for joining us. We have a jam-packed show.
I know. I have been warned by both David and Teddy that it is a very tight 11 minutes that we have to get through this first block.
We have some info to get through, so we don't want the train to go too far off the tracks.
And I am typically...
Well, we are both guilty of this. Like, as of right now, we've gone off the tracks already, technically. Yeah. Okay. So, anyway, what we're going to begin with today, because it is such a big day, tomorrow at Kennywood. They open for the season at 11 a.m.
They do, and of course, you know, the talk has not just been about the opening day. There's no new rides, but there is so much more that they are celebrating. 25 years of Phantom's Revenge.
That's true. The Whip is 100 years old.
And I do have a question, because the Phantom's Revenge used to be the Steel Phantom. I don't know what they did to the Steel Phantom to make it the Phantom's Revenge. So is the roller coaster itself celebrating 25 years, or
the new name? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. We need someone from Kennywood to answer that, and we don't have that right now.
I see.
Was it a paint job? Is that what the difference was?
No, the paint job happened last year.
It's a whole new roller coaster, is what Kristen's saying, yes. All right, anyway, the park is only open on weekends until the middle of next month, but let's switch over to the next video, because we want to talk, as we often do here, about the food.
So they wanted to jazz up something that honestly was fine already, but they said, you know what?
Take it to the next level.
We can take this to the next level. We're talking about the potato patch fries, and they are loading them up.
So they have just a few things: loaded maple cinnamon sweet potato fries, Irish nachos,
potato and corn chowder,
which I would try that, pulled pork fries, and they brought back the tater tots and cheesesteaks for the first time in several years. So we're going to take a close-up look at some of these, and we're going to roll through these.
Okay, I do just want to make one suggestion, though. Do not have the chowder and then go on the Music Express. Not a good combination.
That's good.
So let's get to the cupcake.
Good advice.
Here is the white chocolate sweet potato cupcake. And this one is white chocolate chips, pie spice, brown sugar, buttercream icing. It looks delicious.
I don't even like sweet potato, and I would try this. All right, loaded cheesesteak fries, grilled steak, Monterey Jack with peppers and onions.
Looks really good. And then the pulled pork, loaded baked potato. They have the fries or the baked potato, so you can get one or the other.
Yeah, you're right. You can get one or the other. They also have slow-cooked pulled pork, bacon, sour cream, and chives on that as well. All right, now let's move on to the truffle fries. Rosemary truffle fries with rosemary aioli.
Did you say truffle?
I did.
Did you say fancy at Kennywood?
I think it is a little fancy, isn't it? Yeah, it looks good.
Let's get to those Irish nachos.
So what is those? What's that about?
What's that about? What's those about?
What is those?
What is those? Well, those, David Highfield, those are potato chips, and then you can see there's like a cheesy goodness all over. They have
cheese, apparently.
Corned beef brisket, pickled red onions. I'm a huge fan. I know you don't love onions. They don't love you, whatever, however you say.
They don't love me.
Very good.
It's a one-way
love
thing.
them.
Yeah, and then we're going to end with this, something sweet. Sweet potato ice cream sundae.
Woo!
So this is sweet potato soft serve. You know how I love my soft serve. Graham cracker crumble, whipped cream, and marshmallows. Again, Kennywood opens tomorrow.
Invite us. We want to come out and try all the food.
We really do.
And I want you to get on the Phantom's Revenge.
Okay, you remember the morning we were there live?
Yeah.
That was so fun.
It was so fun.
I'd love to go back to that. All right.
Something else that is back. Kind of.
Friend. I mean, it's
kind of.
a relative of an old friend.
Right.
Yeah. So it's not blown up just yet, which tells you something. But it's the massive rubber duck that we're talking about.
Yeah.
The inflatable rubber duck. They're supposed to inflate it today. These are some pictures from yesterday because it was too windy for them to do it yesterday.
Right. Well, especially when you're initially getting it set up, they need to make sure the conditions are right so it doesn't blow away, because we don't want it to land on the Parkway West.
Can you imagine?
Right outside of the Fort Pitt Tunnel entrance.
That would be the
Not good.
most memorable John Shumway traffic report ever.
That would be something. So this hopefully will be set up today, and you will be able to visit it or see it from the Parkway West. But this is going to be at Foster Plaza. I love that this is a company. This guy he created this company. He's done really well for himself, and he wanted to do something to give back not only to his employees, but really to the entire city, to the city that has helped him grow his business.
Yeah, and people loved the duck so much back in 2013 when it was on the Allegheny. So, and by the way, Boaz is going to be there with the duck next week.
We can't wait.
For us.
We can't wait.
We have an update to share on our canine companion in training that we have been following. Derek and Nan let us know how Maz is doing. And of course, speaking of the Pirates, Maz is named by all of you after Bill Mazeroski.
Yeah. Okay, so the hope was that she would be able to be a canine companion. They go to this next phase of training, as you all know, at the Canine Companions facility in Ohio. While they're there, they are put through a whole bunch of different tests and learn new commands. And here's the thing that we've learned over the years. Not all puppies get to make it through that last phase and actually get placed with a family.
Well, they have a very high standard because this dog has to be able to help in the ways that people need them.
Right.
So what happens to those dogs? They either become people's pets or they become like a therapy dog or something like that.
Which we've seen too.
Yeah. So really good news about Maz, and I think we have some pictures to share. So Maz has been adopted. Maz will not go through the program, but Maz is now someone's pet, and it's someone who is in Ohio, but originally from our area, and watched every segment here on PTL, every pup date. Follow Maz's journey very, very closely, and it looks like Maz has a friend there too in the household. But anyway, just congratulations to Maz.
And you know what? She was so beautiful. What a beautiful girl.
What a sweet.
So we're so happy that she found a lovely home, and hopefully you're watching, and we just want to say hi to Maz.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to our Friday free-for-all. We have a ton of questions to get through. We have 4 minutes.
4 minutes, all right.
So let's do this.
Speed round. Colleen, when you cook on the show, do you keep all the food? Do you keep all the food so you don't have to cook that night? And of course, Bill Fuller was here yesterday, and we were cooking. And the thing is, we share it with everyone in the studio, so there's nothing left.
So we have a whole studio crew that gets to eat, our producers, and then we also have our afternoon show, Talk Pittsburgh, and so we all kind of like pitch in and have community lunch, I guess you
Which is always a good thing. So Bonnie from Saxonburg is asking, what do you think visitors will like most about our city when visiting for the draft? And I'm going to say people's friendliness here.
I think so.
Pittsburgh, I think truly, you can say hi to a stranger walking down the street and they will say hi back.
Yeah. You know, I think that we have a lot of really easy to visit facilities like the Children's Museum and the zoo. Like, we have so many wonderful things. I don't know if people will get to do it all if they're bringing in their families, but I think just coming through the Fort Pitt Tunnel, you know, you get to see the beautiful city, and the Point State Park fountain is up and running, and it's just, I don't know, I think that they're going to be captivated by it all.
Coming through the fountain, it's like someone once said, it's the curtains opening on the show that is
It's like the window of our city,
All right, Christine has a question. If you have a cavity and go to the dentist, do you get nervous before the Novocaine shot, and then after that, you're good to go? She says that's the worst part of the dentist for her.
Yes, I agree. It is the worst. My friend is a dentist.
Yeah.
And I see her, Dr. Karen Mealy. Hi, Karen.
Hi, Karen. Hi, Dr. Karen.
And she honestly, she's so gentle, so I don't have any, because we're just gabbing. We're just gabbing until she numbs me up.
And then you can't talk anymore.
So, yes.
That's the thing. Like, and then they want to carry on the conversation with you.
I know.
And you, like, oh my gosh.
I know.
Yeah.
You're drooling on yourself.
Yeah.
Very humbling experience.
Last time I was at the dentist, people came over and were saying hi. Like, two people came over and said hi.
Hello.
I'm like,
hello.
Yeah.
Okay. Tammy says, how will the two of you throw out the first pitch? Maybe it was mentioned and I missed it. I don't know. We've talked about sharing an arm.
Yes.
Just kind of like,
we'll tie our arms together.
If we do it like this.
Yeah.
And then like that.
That's going to go real well. John Shumway told me this morning we may do it in unison on each side of the mound.
Oh, I see.
You know, and then we both throw it out at the same
get it.
time. But I don't know. We don't know.
If you are a fan of CBS and you were watching, was it earlier this week, Gayle King?
I think it was last week. She threw out at a Mets game.
Yes.
Yeah.
We don't want to replicate that. We love Gayle King. She responds back to our emails sometimes.
She does.
So she's a friend of the show. But
Yeah.
we'd like to do a little bit better than that.
We're going to train. We're going to take you along the journey, by the way.
We're going to try.
All right, Patty is asking, I like this question. I keep wondering if Mary Owers and Sherry Zapman are related. I think they look so much alike. Let's take a closer look.
Wow. You know
I never thought about it.
I never thought about it.
No.
But yeah, they could be cousins.
They could be, but they're not.
But they're
as
not.
far as we know.
Yeah.
But a very good question. And then Nancy's asking, and this is a question I ask at home too. I thought Gary retired, David, but he seems to be working again. Yes, you're right. I'm not sure my husband understood what retirement meant.
Are you guys twinning there?
We didn't even mean to. Like sometimes literally we will get dressed and we both have pink shirts on. We both have black with, you know, blue or whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, yes, he, after years of teaching musical theater at CMU, he took a job as an associate dean at Point Park. And now he's working with the students there. He just loves to teach. He loves working with the kids, and it's supposed to be part-time.
Yeah. It's
you know
not.
how that goes. Yeah.
It's not.
Anyway,
Exactly
but
how.
he's having a blast. He really is.
How long was he retired?
For about 3 months.
Yeah.
And even during that time, he was like involved in summer things that he does. And so like, yeah, it didn't quite stick.
Yeah.
But eventually it'll happen. Yeah.
Whew. Okay, we did it. We made it. High
We
five.
did. Oh my gosh, that's a record. We got through more questions in a shorter amount of time than ever. All right, but we have a big show ahead, so we got to keep it moving.